Hello everybody, my name is Pyrac, and in today's video, of course, we're back with some more Monster Hunter. This time though, playing some more Monster Hunter Sunbreak. And if you can see what's on my back today we're going to go use a paralysis build, specifically the paralysis dual blades, against a risen Kushala Daora. Honestly, no reason, I just felt like going to fight Kushala Daora, and using a lot more off meta set, because unlike Wilds, status in this game is kind of off meta. Especially with the dual blades here, because they're very nasty with element that you want to be using, element generally. But this set is pretty fun, although it's probably not the best idea just due to some of the hitboxes this lad has, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Also can't remember if it's better to do slap slap dash or slap slap, or demon flurry into slap slap, demon flurry into the what's it called? Dash instead. I feel like the slap slap does more still. But maybe it applies. Goddamn, paralysis nasty. Obviously this will wear off the later the hunt gets because diminishing returns. I went through it because of cornerstone. I remember there's cornerstone on here. Right, he stomps off that. Beautiful. Luckily we have that counter as well in case we can't dodge something like that. I feel like the stomp probably has a pretty sizable hitbox. There are so many hits in this attack, so I'm not going to bother. Also, feels so slow with Feral Demon mode. I kind of forgot. So much slower than regular. Okay, yeah, he's just never going to hit me with that if I dodge away. Sweep. We get a free opening. There. Also decided to go with Fire Slash just because it's a lot safer to use rather than Piercing Bind, where you could potentially miss the hit entirely, because obviously with Piercing Bind you want to place it down and then keep smacking away, and that's how you get the... I was so early. The big pop. There we go. Wasn't early that time. Okay, I'll take it. Maybe it is better to just do slap slap, because I remember I was doing Demon Flurry into dashes and just spamming that instead. But this is working well. Oop. I thought I was way closer to the healing bats there. That's okay. Again, so many hitboxes there. So many active hits, I guess. But he takes a minute off it at least. So we get some damage. Oh, that was risky. Again, so many hitboxes to a lot of these. Okay. That works. Cat Tribe with the Shock Tripper. There's another paralysis. We take those. Spin into another one. Probably lift his head. Hey, we got it before he lifted his head. Let's go. Oh. Okay, yeah, Intrepid. I was going to say, did not purposefully go through that. But we take it. Actually not dealing much damage at all. It seems like we're doing relatively well, but he only just enraged, essentially, and he's not in risen state yet. It's definitely taking quite a bit, but that's okay. At least I'm having fun. Well, that is a lot of hitboxes as well. Well, technically that one's only 2 hitboxes, but they are very, very prolonged. So my counter probably won't go through all of it. He does this twice now. Honestly was tempted to counter through it to get some extra damage, but I guess that will work as well. Nope. Only did one? I remember him doing that twice. Oh, Shock Tripper. If we hit his face enough, we'll get a stun. Counter into the face. Didn't get it, that's okay. We'll do one of these instead, that'll definitely get the stun. As you saw in last video, if you get Shock Tripper and just smack away at the face, unfortunately I ruined my own knockdown. But that's pretty much this game in a nutshell as it is. If you get Shock Tripper on the monster and keep smacking away at its face, he will get a stun. He does his nuke off of this, does tornadoes into a stomp, and then a big blast. That's fine. Whoa, I thought that hit me then for a second. And he takes a little bit off that. Not too long, but a little bit. Oh, double trample or stomp combo into breath. And he takes a second off that as well. Risen Kushala got such a massive glow up in this game. Not just Risen Kushala, actually, like regular Kushala Daora. His fight is actually insanely good, as you saw earlier on. His fight's really, really good. God, Feral Demon mode is so slow to walk. But that's okay. Don't particularly need it to go fast movement speed-wise. Going to the side. There. Spin to win. Also, if you're curious about the infinite stamina, because I know a lot of people are picking up Rise now, which is unfortunate, because, you know, it had its lifespan, and then now people are playing it because not a whole lot to do in Wilds. If you're curious why I have infinite stamina, it's from Heaven Sent, because you've got 2 infinite stamina skills in this game, being Heaven Sent and Strife with Berserk. This one is a non-health drain set, so we're running Heaven Sent to get infinite stamina instead. Another knockdown ruined, classic sunbreak, but that's okay. It is what it is. At least with, uh-oh. Okay, that was really good AI that he didn't punish. Stomp again. Gonna wait a second, just so he doesn't track as far, because I was gonna run out of space. That is so unfortunate. Also, you could have gone, Demon Dance pretty... Why did I do that? Yeah, he does the follow-up there if he actually hits you. Otherwise, it would take a moment. But that's okay. Cat with the heal, though. Love my cat. When they actually decide to do things. Ah! I was actually about to mention this. Couldn't remember if this guy had a failed damage check or not. This is his failed damage check. So normally you wouldn't see that attack all too often. If you're using like a regular semi-decent build. Obviously this one's not the greatest, which I already explained. Like a very, very off meta set. Obviously it's not too bad in multiplayer because you have multiple heating off of your paralysis. But generally, this set not great. At least not for solo. Very relaxing though, but that's just Bill Blades in a nutshell. So, use it if you want. I'm just using it because I wanted to. And spin. Something I was going to mention, you can use Demon Dance with Kushala here as well. It's actually pretty good, because I think his wing hit zone is actually fairly solid. Yeah, that's going to miss. That's alright. Sweep. It's also, what's giving me, like, Protective Polish is the Heaven Sent. We definitely want to take this mount if we're behind in damage. Why did I do that? It's not like it's a Berserk set where I need to reset. That was weird. But yeah, we need the extra damage for sure, because we just failed a damage check. So we definitely want to be getting this mount for some extra damage. Although he's not going to stay on the floor too long, because... yeah, they don't stay on the floor too long from bind, generally. There, let's wait it just for the heads away. I could actually connect with it, guaranteed. He did long trample, unfortunately. Which is about my luck, honestly. For the bound monster to choose the worst possible option to try and dodge with iframes, because again, iframes already not great in this game, but the hitboxes also aren't great. So can he stomp off that? No. Also, I think he's been hitting me with those sweeps. This is like been trickling me down slowly. Yeah, I figured that was it. Gonna go smack this real quick. Faster just to heal. I was like, let me go be conservative and use the... No. Let me be conservative and use the healing vase over there. The healing plant. This little thing would put a healing sphere on the floor, essentially. And slowly heal you up. Nice. Probably go back into Risen. Nope. Okay. Love that that attack doesn't knock me back with dual blades for some reason, because it definitely does with other weapons. You get slapped around when that hits you with other weapons in general. Kind of annoyed that... oh, I don't know how I didn't get hit. Kind of annoyed it doesn't knock me back. Because we've also got Heaven Sent to reduce the damage of attacks that would knock me back. Specifically the damage, so if you get knocked down, it actually does quite a bit less. But that's alright. Spin the win again. That again. Into dive. And bowl or stomp. Stomp it is. 3 damage. almost missed again, but that's alright. As you see, it takes a lot longer to get paralysis now. He does long trample off that. Again, too long of a prolonged hitbox to counter through that. Cornerstone going through it again. Yep, there's the risen state. There. Does these tornadoes to just back up a tiny bit. And then watch the stomp. And the ball. Nice and simple. Spin to win. Nice. Actually a relatively good time for paralysis. Just because he would have shaken it off before I landed too. So we take those. Nice, another one for free. He should be getting close-ish to death, I feel like. This lad's also got some really, really bad hit zones. Even though, again, it seems like I'm doing well. His hit zones are just terrible. We're not gonna kill him anytime soon here. Especially with this set. I feel like he should be getting close though. Maybe. That's fine though. I don't mind fighting him. As I said, it's a relatively good fight. I don't mind all that much. Definitely better than having like every fight in the game be 3 minutes. Okay, cool. With no variation in between. You going to the cat? That's rude. I like that attack because I can punish it quite well. But that's alright. 1 and 2. And 3. The ball. Another spin. Come on, you gotta be getting low. Any day now. Okay, nuke again. Another failed damage check. Well, that was extremely rude. Yep. Fine. Hopefully don't miss. Got some healing bubbles to hit as well. Interesting. I didn't actually know he did that. I think you can just run from this. Yeah. Okay. Being extremely rude. Didn't actually know that he does both of his nukes if he's still in Risen when you fail a damage check. That's cool. Okay, now he's low because I just broke the horn. Thank you, Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. I love losing 2 openings from that. Thank you so much for that. Again, expect it, honestly. It is what it is. Specifically with Risen monsters, that happens a lot. Because you can break their Risen state from dealing enough damage to them as well. Which is funny, because I just failed the damage check. So I was that close to passing it before he decided to do that. But that's okay. Actually dodged it that time, and horrible attack again. That's fine. 1, 2. Don't think he does anything else off it at the moment, because he's pretty tired. Right, I've got earplugs. Or Defiance, it's not earplug. Follow up. Oh. That was your follow up? Sweep. And there. Yeah, don't get me wrong, the set's not actually that bad. Oh my god, I love losing openings. It's my favorite thing. Set's not actually that bad, is just, again, Kushala has some awful hitboxes. So it does just take a while to kill him. Fine. No second one, because he's not fully enraged. Trample. Or ball. Thank you. Thank you. Another paralysis for the road. He is low, by the way. His horn broke. This is just taking that long. Blue. No blue. Back in Risen we go. Fine, we just gotta watch for his thing again. Don't think I can paralyze him out of that attack, so I'm not gonna bother attacking. Fine, the ball. Dodge just in case, because I don't know if I actually move fast enough without, like the other demon mode. How are you not blue yet? Come on, man. This is like the longest hunt I've had in this game in quite a long time. Quite a long time. Bruh. How bad are your hit zones that this is taking 15 minutes with, what, 2 mess-ups during the hunt? Or like 1 sequence of mess-ups? There we go, finally. Holy, that took a while. There we go. This is why we use elemental door blades, by the way. Trample. Thank you for the buff. Thank you for the buff. Maybe? And ball. Whee! Nice. Again, relatively good time for it there, because we would have only landed one into it. So we'll take that. And ball. And ball. Nothing out of that. That's fine. What are you doing, lad? Listen to stomps. That shouldn't have tracked me that heavy, but again, used to the other mode being a lot faster to move. Just heal. Doesn't have enough tracking if you're on the other side of him. I should have just counted, even though I wouldn't have gone through it all. Should have just counted it. Land. Thank you. Of course. Grab that. Give me some healing while I hit him. If we are about to... Oh, okay. I was going to say, if we run out of stamina, we'll do an infinite combo, just so I don't run out and keep hitting him. That took a while. Holy. That's why we don't use off-meta sets in Sunbreak. At least not to this degree. You could still run, like, a dragon conversion off-meta set with dual blades. I say off-meta in that sense just because Berserk dual blades exist. Even though dragon conversion isn't too far behind. But something like this, where you're using dual blades and it's with status rather than element, it's going to take a while. And again, Kushal's hit zones are terrible, so he takes a while as it is. But at least he's fun to fight. Set's actually okay. I think most other monsters probably take him down in like 8-ish minutes, which is about normal, just because their hit zones aren't remotely as terrible as that. And it speeds it up a lot if there's other players, because obviously you paralyze it, everyone gets to hit the monster, and you keep doing that. As always, thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you on the next one.